Hi, I'm Ashley Georgia Compolis, the IBCLC and Lactation Director with Motif Medical, and here are my top tips for returning to work while breastfeeding and pumping. You want to start out by choosing the correct pump for your needs. This means that if you're pumping, say, full-time or part-time, that you get a double electric pump, something that's designed for higher volume uses. If you're doing some occasional traveling or just occasional time away from baby, then you'll need something like a silicone hand pump or something that is designed for lower volume. Battery options are great as well, especially if you're not in a situation that has an outlet. When you're ready to return to work, make sure that you're starting back with a checklist. We are sleep deprived and tired and sometimes scatterbrained. Mom brain is a real thing. So this means a checklist will help you take the guesswork out of what you need each day and help you not forget anything while you're away at work. This list can include things like your pump and pump parts, which may seem very obvious, but you may be surprised how many moms forget something as simple as their bottles and milk collection storage bags. Other things to include on your list will be things like an ice pack or ice for a cooler to keep your milk and pump parts in between uses. Don't forget to pack your lunch and some snacks for in between. Additional things you can have on this list are breast pump wipes and breast pads in case you have a leak, which means you also might want to bring a change of clothing as well. Bring a reminder of your baby. This helps you to not miss them so much, but also it helps you respond better to your pump. A nice reminder of your baby can be something as simple as a picture or a recorded video, but some sample of their clothing can actually help too, something that smells and feels like something that they would wear. One of my biggest tips for returning back to work is have that conversation with your employer and your HR representative where applicable. You're protected by federal laws to be able to have a time and space that's not a bathroom to pump. You may also want to have this conversation to maybe set up a place to pump, somewhere that's private and clean, and even better, an outlet to plug in your pump or recharge. Reinforce your conversation with facts and research on why it's beneficial for all parties for you to continue breastfeeding and pumping while at work. Let's talk about wardrobe. When you're sitting and pumping at a desk, you want your wardrobe to be able to be accessible for pumping. This can be things like a breastfeeding top, a scoop neck shirt, the double shirt method where you wear a camisole so you can lift your top shirt and pull the camisole down, but also a button down works really well. Don't forget your change of clothing just in case you have drips, spills, or leakage. Some final tips to leave you with are return to work in the middle of the week or maybe even at a part-time position. This helps you get reacquainted with your new routine and ease back into your new schedule. Cut down on expectations and requirements or obligations. You're much busier now with a new baby. You're going to be pumping pretty frequently to maintain your supply, but also you're going to be wanting to spend time with your baby, and you might even be tired and not want to obligate to after work obligations. As always, you can find additional information at motifmedical.com/blog, and this will also include resources to protect your rights and also ways to make returning to work much easier.